in. It is a BEA beautiful day here in Orchard Park at the Game Day Buffalo Tailgate. I'm Maniac Slick L, joined by Mike Bunt. It is a great day to beat New England, guys.
October 5th, it's 80 degrees with a divisional matchup, and we're in a new uniform combo. I can't even believe what I'm seeing or hearing, Bunt. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. A whiteout crowd, perfect weather. The Bills getting ready to beat that division rival that used to own us for all those years. Doesn't get any better.
It's an amazing time here at the Game Day Buffalo Lot, sponsored by Ice Whiskey. I think these fans have been going all weekend in Orchard Park, Slick, but they are here and ready to rowdy. Fans, you ready to rock? Hey! Hey! Let's go, Buffalo! Let's go, Buffalo! Bills, baby, you want a jersey? There we go, another jersey coming at you into the crowd here at Game Day Buffalo. Ice Whiskey, Salen's Hot Dogs, Wing Nuts, we've got it all, boys, and it's a great day to beat New England, like we said. But it's already been a great day across the NFL. Slick, we've already got losses for the Jets, losses for Miami, and the Eagles have lost. A win tonight for Buffalo means they're the only team undefeated in the NFL.
Listen, I know my guys of the Meow Mix podcast are sitting in their rooms in Carolina,
Absolutely sick,
looking at their microphone shaking, debating if they get an episode out right now. But yes, Panthers beat Miami, and the Bills are the only undefeated team left in the NFL. I think we can make some noise for that.
Let's go.
Looking to stay undefeated tonight. But how do we go about it?
Patriots. I was going to say, Bunt said it, I think, the second or third show he was on. He said, this division is a joke. Well, we have a chance to put the punchline on it tonight against New England.
Yeah, you beat New England tonight. You're up 3 games in the first weekend of October. It's really wild when you think about it. The Jets can't win. The Dolphins can't beat the Panthers on the road. If you beat New England, what else is there left to prove in this division? And then you had some other fun results across the league. Could be a very good day for the Bills if they get the win.
This has been a perfect weekend so far for Bills fans. We got amazing weather. We got a great tailgate. We got Miami and Jet losses. Kansas City doesn't play until tomorrow. We are underway and ready to roll. And speaking of ready to roll, the fans have been out in the lot. I think it's time to check in with what they had to say about this matchup and more, of course, on our Salino Fan Cam.
It's time for the Salino.
I got to ask some questions. It's World Series. You're here for the Bills. How do you feel about your Dodgers so far?
I'm actually not a Dodgers fan.
Why the hell are you wearing this?
It's the only one.
Whiteout?
Yeah.
Okay, we got to respect that. So then...
A Jays fan, so...
Oh, okay. One up against the Yanks. Feeling good about there?
Yeah. They're going to do it again today, so...
All right, but Bills fan at the end of the day, who's going to be electric for the Bills for this game here?
Khalil Shakir.
Fair enough. The perfect 10. Does this train ever stop?
Sorry?
Does this train ever stop?
Never.
Let's go, Bills. Thank you. Yeah. Respect the whiteout. It might be a Dodgers jersey, but whatever works, I guess.
Fan cam plug.
Folks, you are now watching the Salino Fan Cam. Let's go, Bills. Huddle up. What are we talking?
We're talking, this team is not doing great at beer ball.
That's not on.
It's not on.
It's on.
Where's the acoustics? Oh.
All right, that's fine. See ya. Oh, OC, what's good? What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
What up, man?
Hey, I'm not at Rec Room. I had to tailgate today. What's going on, man?
What do you mean you don't have a tailgate? You're here tailgating right now.
I said I'm not at Rec Room. I'm at the tailgate here.
Oh, there you go. Okay, who's going to be electric for the Bills tonight?
I think James Cook, Josh Allen, and Keon Coleman today, and our tight end Kincaid or Knox.
What's the key for the Bills to heat up and not lose the momentum on offense?
Hey, we got to execute like tonight. Like, we didn't execute the first half last week against the Saints, but we got to execute today. We got to set the tone right now. As soon as the kickoff start from the jump, from the first quarter, it's a whiteout, new jerseys on, everyone feeling good and fresh. I'm excited about tonight's game.
It's an important game. Can I get a score prediction?
Bills 34, Patriots 18.
Does this train ever stop?
Train never stop. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Let's go, Bills. Thanks, buddy. He pointed you out to me. He said, I got to interview you. Oh, you want it?
I am here with the legendary alumni Jordan Ever from Buff State, wide receiver. Jordan, how you feel about tonight's game?
It should be an easy one.
How do you think the Bills need to come out? I know they went slowly last week against the Saints in the first half, and then second half they set the tone. What do they need to do to adjust from last week's game to tonight's game?
Come out firing on all cylinders. That's about it.
Who use our key players for tonight's game?
I'm going Keon Coleman.
All right, you heard him. He got his Keon Coleman jersey on with the rivalry jerseys. I'm here with you from Christopher Dabney. Where else would you rather be than right here and right now?
Not bad, not bad. We might give you another shot. I don't know what that was about. My guy vibing. What's up? Not much. Who's going to heat up for the Bills tonight? Be electric.
Who's gonna what?
Who's going to be electric for the Bills tonight on Sunday?
Fucking Josh Allen and James Cook, man.
What a duo, right?
Oh, fuck yeah. Josh Allen's gonna throw probably like 400 yards. James Cook's gonna run for probably like 200 yards. Fuck yeah. Fuck the Patriots, man. They're cooked. They're fucking cooked. Drake May who? Fuck yeah. No.
James Cooks, we say, yes, chef, we'll have another. Does this train ever stop?
Oh, hell no. It's gonna keep on fucking going all season long, baby. Fucking get it.
Let's go, Bills. Thanks, buddy. No, oh, yeah. Can I sit on the tailgate? Is that okay? Absolutely. Awesome. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. Click I'm here at the Twin Oaks slot. Sunday night football against our good old friends, the Patriots. Who am I here with?
Pete.
I'm Jack. Okay, very simple question, guys. Who's going to be electric for the Bills tonight in Sunday night football?
James Cook.
When James cooks, we say, yes, chef, we'll have another. Who do you got?
I got Greg Rousseau, man. He's going to get 2 sacks, baby.
I was talking to Greg Waugh. He's pumped up for this one. The rivalries are clean.
About this defense, man. I don't think Drake May knows what's coming.
What does the defense got to do to heat up and make sure Drake May stays cold?
Rush the passer, man. He's going to try to be mobile against us. We need our linebackers to step up.
Fellas, does this train ever stop?
Absolutely not.
What was the question?
Does this train ever stop?
Absolutely not. No one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, baby.
We'll see you in February. Let's go, Bills. All right, folks, that has been the Salino Fan Cam, Salino HVAC and Electric signing off here from Twin Oaks Lot. This is Slick L. This train never stops.
When the lights go out, you need something and someone you can count on. Your Salino generator is always on, just like Khalil Shakir. Power through anything with generators installed by Salino Plumbing.
Here having a great time at the Game Day Buffalo tailgate. We see people having a great time in line for drinks and much more. Make some noise, Bills fans! Taking down New England is priority number one. But, Don, these fans are having a scandalously good time. Dreamboat, the Patriots are no strangers to scandal themselves.
No, and we're going to get into that scandals. But I just want to address how I've seen some of these Patriots are dressing out here today. Listen, all I got to say is, a fan base is down bad when there aren't any jerseys of current players out in the tailgate lot. Where are they?
Where are they
Where
at,
are
though?
the current players?
Where are they at?
We got ghosts of the
Where
past.
are they at, though?
We just got ghosts of the past. I see Edelman over there. He's retired.
Julian
What are we
Edelman
doing?
is the biggest scumbag that has ever existed on the face of planet Earth. He would get fined. He would get fined doing community service. He's such a scumbag. But speaking of someone who's amazing, serving the community, Buffalo Food Slot, Madeline Hall, hosts here at Game Day Buffalo.
Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up.
for Madeline. Buffalo Food Slot. Maddie, time to take down the Patriots. We're off to a great start here at Game Day.
This is absolutely incredible. First off, I love that it's a whiteout game in the middle of October, and it is 87 degrees out, maybe the hottest home opener that we've had all year. And I hardly see any Patriots fans in general. And like you said, old jerseys.
We got a whiteout. We got a guy in a Sabres jersey over there. This is amazing.
He's ready. He's ready for hockey
We got a
season.
season opener on Thursday. But listen, the Sabres haven't been doing any cheating. We know that for a fact. New England is no stranger. It's like whether it's Spygate, Deflategate, you got Brady like throwing his BlackBerry in the trash when he's getting investigated. The New England Patriots, it's just Patriot way means you're a big scumbag, basically.
Yeah, the lore is endless. I mean, the Patriots, it's to the point where we're asking their fans what their favorite cheating scandal is, and they always have one because they're down with it. That's just what they do. They know that's how their team has the only chance of winning. And yeah, it's been going on for 25 plus years now. It seems like something else always comes up with these dirty New England Patriots.
Also,
and I'm sick of it.
uses a BlackBerry anymore. Can we just talk about that? And as far as I know about football, all I know about is dildos on the field.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
that
yeah.
happened during one of the games.
50-50 odds today.
So I bring cucumbers into the game because baby girl gets a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
They all keep thinking I'm going to whip dildos on the field.
Your cucumber could take someone out if it got whipped
That
onto the
is
field.
fair. That I have had security come up to me and then they're like, "What's the cucumber about?" I said, "You should see where I'm hiding them."
Can we expect any cucumbers on the podcast or anything coming up?
Obviously, always. Maddie Tells All has a little bit of everything: entrepreneurship, talk about football, talk about Buffalo in general, and obviously we always have wing sauce because that's what's dropping now.
Yeah, listen, fans are being naughty, having a great time here at the Game Day Buffalo Tailgate with today's sponsor, Ice Whiskey. With our Naughty or Ice segment today, fans let us know how they feel about the New England Patriots.
Patriots week this week. Is there any scandal that they've had that's maybe your favorite or the craziest?
The scandal for the Patriots, I have to say the Tom Brady Super Bowl jersey that got stolen.
Okay.
Scandal.
I love that.
Well, I mean, Deflategate, probably, hands down. You know,
Of course. The layup answer. Who deflates the footballs,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
My that's got to be the deflated balls. That's got to be the tops all time.
Deflategate, no doubt.
Yep.
I agree. Deflategate. Awesome. Let's go, Bills.
Well, when they're just cheaters, and then the refs go right along with them because of Brady. They're not going to let him lose.
All right, coldest game I've ever been to is also the best game I've ever been to, and that's the playoff win against the Patriots after the 2021 season when all they did was score. It was awesome. It was the best game. The entire second half, I was just dancing, just keeping warm, I guess, but I was so warm with hatred for the New England Patriots and seeing them do so poorly and watching Micah Hyde get that interception and never ever seeing a punt for the whole. It was amazing. I was so warm with just joy and love and hatred for New England, and go Bills.
All righty, all you beautiful people here at the Game Day Buffalo Tailgate, if you think the New England Patriots are a bunch of scumbags, make some noise. All right, pretty good ovation
Says
there.
it all,
But we
says
are
it
going to be
all.
unbiased here on the pregame show, live from Game Day Buffalo, the Lockcast. We got our guy Mike Bunt. Bunt, are the Patriots scumbags?
I mean, maybe if you went back 5 years ago when they
The
had
Patriot way. Well,
Belichick
that
and
was when
Tom
they were talking the Patriot way then. Bunch of scumbags.
Yeah, that era, absolutely. This era, I mean, they just don't matter enough for me to call them.
Vrabel.
I guess. I respect Vrabel, but you know what? I'll say just in general, I'll agree with you. Scumbags.
Scumbags.
It is pretty funny
just
how
to be
the
clear, you do need to respect Vrabel. Vrabel's a slippery individual.
Yeah, he was part of the whole fucking process. So he learned from the best of the best at the time. Sorry for the language, folks. We keep on rolling here at Game Day Hospitality. Make some noise if you're having a great time. Let's go, Bills!
That is a great time. Speaking of a great time, let's get into our tale of the tape here. Again, thank you to our Naughty Not Ice segment there. Tale of the tape. So I understand we have some matchups that we're going to be looking at. We're getting shown them here for the first time. So, folks, I have, pardon the glare, I'm literally getting so much sun.
It's us versus the sun every day, and the sun is undefeated. If you didn't pack sunscreen today, folks, I'll let you know you're in for a rude awakening when you go home tonight and look in the mirror, because I was crisp as a lobster last Sunday.
All right, tail of the tape. What do we got here?
Whoop. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Oh, Stephon Diggs versus Trey White. Okay. Well, Pro Bowls. Surely Stephon Diggs has made some of those, right?
Oh, yep.
2-4.
Yep, 4-2 in favor of Steph Diggs. What do we think about containing him today, guys? Are you worried about Steph's return to Orchard Park? Maniac, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about it. I mean, let's face it. Stephon Diggs, when Stephon Diggs has a reason to play Mike Bunt, he shows out. He typically plays with an unbridled enthusiasm, and that does make me a little nervous.
Is the reason, though, baby mama drama? What is the reason?
I mean, Stephon Diggs definitely still has a lot of talent.
Of
But
course.
he might be the only receiver that actually is relevant on that entire roster. So I don't know if I'm too scared. Yeah, he'll get some yards, but is he going to be the reason the Patriots win? I highly doubt it. If they are going to be efficient on offense, it's going to be because of running the ball, getting it to Hunter Henry, and using the running backs.
Let's not forget about our good friend as well, Mac Hollins.
Yeah, Mac Hollins
coming back.
Everyone is acting like Mac Hollins is going to be treated like, like, oh, sunshines and rainbows, and it's going to be like hyena for Stephon Diggs. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Mac Hollins kind of chose not to come back here. He went for 1 year, $3 million, bun. I feel like he could have got that here.
Yeah, this whole Mac Hollins love fest. Like, I get it. He's an interesting guy. He doesn't like to wear shoes going out in public. Like, I respect that. I used to be like that playing basketball at my hotel 5 years ago. But
whoa, Bunty at the hotel.
I don't want to
Speaking
play
of the
pickup with
hotel
Bunt.
Holiday Inn, how many times was Stephon Diggs kicked out by his team? 3.
a lot of times.
Trey White has only left on his own will and returned on his free will. It's like Bruno returning on the west side.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not good when you have this public demand to get out of a franchise more than one time. It's never going to be just happen once. The Minnesota stuff, I feel like we all just jumped over it because he was coming to our franchise.
Oh, yeah, we turned a blind eye.
Nothing in that situation really looked good about the departure, so things are starting to make a lot more sense down the line here.
I mean, think about Stephon Diggs. If you put him in another era and made him a little bit more successful, you'd be talking about a guy named Terrell Owens. When he's on your team, you'll love
that's
him.
high praise.
But let's be real. Stephon Diggs has forced his way out of 2 teams. Not a good look.
Okay, let's look at the public persona. Goalie Academy legend for
That's
Trey
right. Shout
White.
out Trey Gold.
And we'll give your sister a mystery pink studies. Let's face it, it was a long offseason for Stephon Diggs.
Whether it was Tuesday, shredded eraser, whatever it is.
How about that seems like a fever dream, that whole week when
All
he
I
had the
will
2
say,
seeds.
speaking of his Vikings tenure, is this video that came out of asking every teammate who they would
Infamous.
not want their sister to date, and almost every single one, like clockwork, said Stephon Diggs. It's all coming together now. It's all making sense. The stars are aligning.
I'll be honest. I'm just happy he's not on the team, not because of his talent, but just so we don't have Bills fans trying to justify every single thing that has happened to him this offseason.
That's very
Could you
fair.
imagine that?
And during the season.
Yes.
Don, your quick thoughts on these tales of the tape as they're going through?
I mean, desserts. I'm a dessert man, right? I'm
Yeah.
a dessert man. We got a dessert for Trey White. Off in Rochester right now.
Yeah,
named
shout out to
after-
the Pittsburgh
I don't
Dairy
see
Academy, I
any
believe.
Pittsburgh
dessert
Dairy would be
things.
nuts.
Yeah, they go nuts.
And you also know I'm a family man,
Course.
so wholesome father. We all know what
4
Diggs has
kids,
been
all
up to.
from the same
Annoying
woman.
Literally the most annoying brother. Remember when his brother was tweeting shit about Josh Allen and he goes, "You can't ask me that. You've got to talk to my brother."
Yeah, and then he's saying,
Loser.
and then he's quoting tweets saying like Josh can't succeed without
him, or replying
and he's
to
like,
him.
"You sure about that?" Everything was looking like he was trying to recruit Steph to the Cowboys. Obviously, we were not going to have none of that if we're trading him. But yeah, Bunt,
And then
weird
you-
dynamic. In the
Pretty
then you wonder
one-sided
why-
tale of the
yeah,
tape here,
and
Bunt.
I'm taking Trey White every day. Guy that great teammate, beloved by the community, and we don't have to force ourselves into loving him when it's obvious he doesn't feel it the same way back.
I'll put you on the spot, Bunt. Who covers Steph Diggs today? Who's that assignment?
I'd imagine it'd be Christian Benford. He's your top
We're
corner.
down a little secondary, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we are. It's tough in this defensive.
Yeah, I would go with Benford, but really, honestly, Steph is one of those guys. He's going to put up yardage no matter who you have against him.
Right.
But
It's
I'm
just a
not
matter how
worried
much you
he's going
contain.
to be the reason they win or lose this game.
Agreed.
I don't think he is
Tales
either.
of
Agreed.
the tape rolling on here as we roll on here from the game day Buffalo tailgate. Amazing time. Lotcast. Make sure you're following Herd of Buffalo, HEARD of Buffalo, and Trainwreck Sports, as well as Pay the Bills Pod. We'll give them a little plug there.
Best analysis in the game.
Yeah, but now can we have an honest discussion real quick though, Bunty?
Let's go.
Intern Carson has kind of become a mini little take lord. Is the guy? His takes get like legitimately like people look to his
People get
takes
pissed.
for guidance when they don't agree with him. They're upset. He's an absolute take lord now.
So there's some internal drama with.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
Oh
Breaking
no!
Exclusive.
Breaking news.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
You know, AJ Cebulski, we all love him, has not been the best influence for intern Carson. Carson is now learning to speak his mind. He's a sophomore in college. He's gotten freedom from his parents and his family down at St. Bonaventure, and whatever that guy thinks, he says. So I don't know. I'm probably being a bad influence on him, but hey, we're speaking our mind here at Pay the Bills.
Speaking of speaking your mind, we got Donovan chiming in.
What's he saying?
New England keeps it close today, fellas. I mean, I feel
But he
like
also
that's,
says he's looking forward to a good.
I mean,
clean
also
game.
he is a Patriots
Sportsmanship
fan.
above
Let's just
all.
preface with that. So little bias, but yeah, I don't even think that's a hot take. I feel like 8.5 coming down to 7.5 little bit close for liking bunt, especially when divisional matchups, most of the time, you can throw everything else out the window.
I mean, absolutely. I would probably pick the Patriots to cover this game with at 7.5, 8.5 points, especially what we've seen from the Bills the last couple of weeks where they haven't really been able to put teams away. So I'm with you, Slick. Patriots keeping it somewhat close, I can absolutely expect. Now, New England winning the game, I can't get there. But what did we say last week against the Saints? Did any of us expect that to be a one-score game, fourth quarter, with a chance to be trailing?
No, and like you said, any game in the NFL is not just up for grabs. You got to fight for it.
I want to say, just the next time that Slick L complains about anything, I had to host this show with the entire power of the sun just aimed right at me. They get to turn their backs. They get to turn the side. So never say I don't jump on a grenade, Dreamboat Don.
That's
Speaking of jumping on a grenade, that's an
cop-out.
opportunity that fans are taking. They have their stadium stories, their memories of Highmark Stadium behind us in their final season here. We caught up with fans and legends alike to hear their stadium stories.
See, I'd be here all day trying to tell you my favorite stadium memory. I think, obviously, it was the first time I stepped in that stadium. It wasn't like it is now because we weren't as good. We weren't really that good. But just being here and getting a taste of what the fans in Buffalo were like. I ended up playing here 17 years, and I saw the passion. I saw the excitement. I saw everything about this fan base. It's why they call them Bills Mafia now. That's where it came from. So big shout out to Bills Mafia. Go Bills tomorrow against the Pats.
Okay, so I don't really have a crazy stadium story, but I have a story from the very first game I went to back in 1990. Yes, there was football back then. That was so long ago. First game I ever went to, I was like 14 years old. It was Sunday Night Football on TNT. The Bills were playing the LA Raiders, and they were in this stretch where they kept having these comeback wins, like 3 in a row. So this was one of those 3. I don't remember if it was number 1 or number 3 or number 2, but Steve Tasker blocked a punt at the very end of the game. Jamie Williams brought it back for a touchdown. Maybe Jamie Williams blocked it and Steve Tasker brought it back. I don't know. But the point is, they scored. They beat the Raiders. The fan behind me, who was from Canada, big Raiders fan, super drunk, obnoxious. He had to go home sad. It was awesome. So that's my favorite memory.
Meeting Bill's Elvis. It was so freaking windy, and we took pictures together, and he had all of our hair was in each other's face. Like, my hair was hitting his hair. I had long hair then. His hair was hitting my face. My husband was just like, what the heck? And I just was like, oh my God, I see you on TV all the time. I can't believe I'm meeting you. I have so many stories, though. I've had so much fun at the stadiums. I come once or twice every year, and this year I stayed. We went to the Miami game. I went home, came back. Home is Omaha, Nebraska. Came back for the Saints game with my husband and son. My son's a Saints fan. They flew back Tuesday, and I decided to stay for all this. So I've been here all week by myself. I don't know anybody here, but I feel like I know everybody here.
My favorite memory of the old stadium is in the early 70s, of course. I was a young kid in my teens, and my favorite memory is going to a game on a Saturday. I think it was the Minnesota Vikings, if I'm not mistaken. And I just had a lot of fun going to Rich Stadium at the time.
This is a story from a Thursday night snowy game at the old stadium with Minnesota. And we all went to our seats, and we saw this crazy Bills fan dressed up like a bear. So we all sit down in our seats, and everyone's drinking and having fun. And all of a sudden, from far away, the bear head came rolling down the stairs, and it hit my uncle right in the head. Well, he did get a little hurt, but everything was okay. And ever since then, we call him Uncle Joe Bearhead.
All right, we've got Sam here joining us in the booth real quick. What's your prediction for today, Sam? What's going to happen, Bills Patriots?
We're going to win.
I like that. How does that go in, though? Josh Allen, he hasn't exactly played his best game against the Patriots.
Who do you think's going to score a touchdown today? Who do you think's going to score a touchdown today?
I don't know.
Any idea? Keon, Khalil?
What's the key for the Bills today? What do they have to go out there and do?
Just lock in, have some good defense and offense, and score some points.
Lock in,
Couldn't have said it
play
better
some good
myself.
offense and defense, and score some points. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you for stopping by.
appreciate you
Make
joining
some
us.
noise
for
for
Sam.
Sam out there.
Give it
Let's
up for
go.
Sam.
Yeah. Let's go. They love that take. That guy's
he
going
had
to be
good
coming for
points,
my
too.
job probably,
I'm fired
probably
up.
in about 20
I
minutes.
just want to tell the people out here and at home, you can't see it. He's in full pads, got the full
Literally.
full football
My guy
pads
is ready
on.
to check in the game.
He's ready to
Yeah.
sub in if McDermott needs him, you know?
Absolutely. Ready to play. Thank you for Sam for stopping by. That was a bit of a wild card. So let's get into our wild card for today's game. I will kick it off. What could make the difference? Bills, Patriots? I would say special teams. I got to say it. If Prater has an off game, if we kick it outside of the landing zone, excuse me, I'm getting a little bat gas here.
Oh, yeah.
But,
But
yeah, with that said, I mean, anything could happen. So we need consistent special teams to beat these Patriots.
The landing zone has been a controversial topic, but I'll tell you, Maniac, my wild card today is our pass rush. What the defense can do no matter who's on that front line. Drake May's been pressured a lot this season. The offensive line has not shown that they can protect him well at all. How can we pressure him? How can we get to him? And what kind of turnovers can we force out of Drake May today? Bunt, what's your wild card?
I'm going to go with an obvious one. Third down defense. The Bills have not been good getting off the field defensively, and they're going up against Drake May, who is one of the highest success rates in the NFL on third down. He did a lot of work against the Bills defense last year when they played in Buffalo. They can't let that happen again tonight.
Yeah, can't let Drake May get going. Got to take him out of his rhythm early. Speaking of rhythm, let's update the game day Buffalo tailgate on some scores. We got Seahawks leading Tampa Bay by 1. We got Cardinals over Tennessee 21-6 at halftime. Chargers and Commanders tied at 10. And then Lions, Bengals, Lions up 14-3. So that gets into our next topic, wild card wise. The Chargers are tied up here at half. The Chiefs obviously had a bounce back week. We won't know more until we see them tomorrow on Monday Night Football. Anybody else you're worried about in the AFC bunt, especially telling now that Baltimore has definitely struggled?
I'm going to be honest. I said this on Pay the Bills on Tuesday. There is only one team in the entire AFC that I am concerned about at this moment, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs, and it will be the
Kansas
Chiefs
City
until
Chiefs.
they're no longer playing football. It's as simple as this. The Chiefs are 2-2. They have a chance against Jacksonville this week to get to 3-2. That AFC West is going to be a bloodbath with the Chargers and the Broncos. If somehow somebody other than KC can win that division, forcing the Chiefs to be a wild card, and you can get the Ravens to somehow miss the playoffs, there's a scenario where you could have a dream playoff run for the Buffalo Bills where they don't have to go through Lamar, Mahomes,
or Burrow.
And in that situation, there's no excuses not to get to the Super Bowl.
No excuses. Speaking of no excuses for this defense tonight, you got to go 1-0. Key to that is doing well. They might not have. They don't have. Is Milano playing? Milano's in.
I haven't seen anything.
Oliver in.
I would imagine
it's
both
been
are playing.
tight
I
to
would
the
imagine
Jets.
both are
So
playing.
my question for you then, outside of those two, who's the wild card for the Bills defense tonight?
So this is a game I'm worried about the run defense. So is Greg Rousseau going to step up and make a play? Is Joey Bosa going to step up and make a play? Are they going to be responsible on the edges? Maybe even talk about Bernard. Like, you look at it, the Bills' offensive line actually grades out pretty well.
It does.
The linebackers, though, that's another story. Will the Bills' linebackers finally have a productive game this season?
I heard you don't like Terrell Bernard because of his PFF.
No, that's not true. I like Terrell Bernard.
That's just the rumor.
No, I like
Terrell Bernard is Slick's guy now, so that is serious business.
I'll tell you, he's not
he
happy.
had a great
bud.
week with him at Big Show too.
He's not happy.
You want one? You want one? You need one? I'm good. I got one. Thank you, Mr. Kroom in the house over here. How are we feeling, Don?
All right, before we move on from our wild card segment, I got one. I think it's important. I know it might be obvious, but you see it time and time again when a team on a big spread upsets someone, whether it's at the college level or NFL level, limiting turnovers. You cannot fumble the ball. You cannot throw a pick. We really cannot give them an opportunity to hang with us. And that time and time again is that. Turnovers. That's what happened with the Saints. Josh threw his first pick. Some people said it's an arm punt. I don't like it. I don't care. I don't think arm punts exist. I don't acknowledge them. I think the people that say that are making excuses. No turnovers, and we're good today.
That was absolutely not an arm punt. That was a fantastic interception. I rarely
solid
credit
play.
that.
It was a solid
I rarely
play.
credit that. That was a great catch.
It's tough to call that an arm, but I get it. I like Dreamboat's angle on it. Speaking of an angle, you need to take the right angle to have a Bill you can trust. So let's get into our Bills you can trust segment. I'll take the lowest hanging fruit possible. Joshua Patrick
Oh
Allen,
my
8-1
God.
on Sunday Night Football.
And Maniac's usually the one that makes sure you can pick anyone other than Josh Allen.
Joshua Patrick Allen.
So
Bills Vegas, who's your guy?
I'll do what he didn't. I think Keon Coleman. He showed some great series last week. A bunch of consecutive passes for multiple pickups, multiple first downs, couple series in a row. Just didn't find the end zone. I think he does that today.
You know, I find it interesting that none of us are picking Bills defensive players for Bills we can trust. I'm going with James Cook, who I think pretty soon is going to be in the conversation for one of the top 3 running backs in Bills history, up there with Thurman and another one that we don't talk about a lot.
Wow.
But I'm all high on the James Cook bandwagon. Guy's elite.
Don.
CG?
Yeah. You know, my guy, he's led tight ends and snaps the last 2 weeks. 5th round pick. Jackson Hawes gonna punch a hole through your neck. Let's go.
No, when he gets out on the field, he becomes Jackson
I'm
Hawes.
looking for Jackson Hawes to sit someone down on a block for James Cook today. Let's go. I love the guy. I don't care if he only catches 1-2 passes a game. He punches you in the mouth. I'm looking for Jackson Hawes to be the guy I can trust today.
You want a tight end touchdown? You got it.
You got it indeed. That could be Jackson Hawes' role for today. Thank you very much. Bills You Can Trust brought to you by William Matar. Hurt in a car? Call William Matar. 444-4444. You know the deal, folks. As we get in there, put the 4s up out there at Game Day Buffalo Tailgate.
Fourth quarter of our
I see him.
stream.
I see him, and I love him. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
With that said, let's get to our tail end here. Locks for today brought to you by Ice Whiskey. When you're looking to lock in a great time, make sure you're locking in Ice Whiskey, Slick. With that said, I know I said a parlay. You guys asked me the last second of the day. What do I got? I had Diggs TD.
All TDs.
Allen
Sexy.
TD, Cook TD, 9-1. I hate to say it. I feel like all these guys, I feel like at halftime, 2 or 3 of these are going to be covered already, Bunty.
I think you have a good chance. You already stole one of my locks of the day, and that's a James Cook anytime touchdown. The guy just scores for the Bills, and with Josh Allen not running it as much, I think James Cook is a pretty good lock for there.
It is pretty impressive, Maniac, with that parlay you put together. 2 favorites to score touchdowns, and you add another guy, and you're still at plus 900. Very good value right there. My parlay has to do with the pressure that on Drake May that I mentioned. I think we'll get to him make a bad mistake. He throws an interception. Over a half interception for Drake May today. And then I got James Cook over 74.5 rushing yards. He keeps cooking. Yes, Chef will have another. And then lastly, I kick it off with a Keon Coleman touchdown to round it out. Plus 750. Love the value and love all the plays.
Bunty's lock for today, Sabres to make the playoffs.
Whoa,
He's bet on Vegas. The pundits love the
That is not a lock. That is not my prediction.
Can you see how nervous he's getting? He's literally he's drenched in
all
sweat out
over
of the
Twitter.
That was last year.
Lock it in.
Wrong
Play it.
year.
All right, Don, what about your locks for today?
All right, appetizer, Kincaid, 31.5 receiving yards. I think, it's a little low, little sketchy. Why is it not at 40? But I'm taking it. You know, chipping away across the game. He might get that in 2. Cook, I'm hitting his over in receiving yards too.
Love it.
I think he gets 16 with 1 catch.
Love it.
One little dump off. He makes one guy miss. Bang, we're there. And how can I not round it off with a little dessert from our guy, Shakir, friend of the show, friend of our sponsors. We got to round it off with Shakir there.
Khalil Shakir, the perfect 10. In his words, he says, my body is weird. He said that, not me. Just saying. That's how he that's how he dodges tackles.
We got the shot ski out, baby.
We got the shot ski.
Are we gonna take
Who wants
one?
a shot? Oh, we got some people there. Who wants a free jersey down there? Who wants a Bills jersey? Who's ready for a big Buffalo win over New England? All right, well, folks, first off, we want to remind you to always gamble responsibly based on those picks and always drink responsibly, especially when you're leading the party with Ice Whiskey.
We're doing that.
Folks, don't give me a boo. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Oh, nice toes.
Whoa.
Bills make me want to shout. Huge shout out to Ice Whiskey, Game Day Buffalo, our team here at Herd of Buffalo. Make sure you're following them for the action. It never stops all season long. Huge shout out to Sam for joining us on the show, as well as Madeline for the party, Buns for checking in, Slick and myself, Don on the 1s and 2s. Huge shout out to you. We are just over 2 hours till kickoff. Let's lock in a great time, and let's lock in a win. Let's go Bills!